For so long I have waited, so long that I almost became just a stoic statue fit for nobody. And I don't wanna get in your way, but I finally think I can say that the vicious cycle was over the moment you smiled at me. And just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the soul from my head. So touch me again, I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure? It's that chemical cut that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the hounds. A dangerous disposition, somehow refracted in light, reflected in sound. I'm coiled up like a venomous serpent, tangled in your trance, and I'm certain you have got your hooks in me. I know the way that it goes. You get what you give, you reap what you sow, and I can see you in my fate. And I know I am what I am, the mouth of the wolf, the eyes of the lamb. So darling, will you saturate? Just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the salt from my head. So touch me again, I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with pleasure? Nobody can say for certain if maybe it's all just a game. When I open my eyes to the future, I can hear you say my name. So rain down on me. Oh, rain down on me. Oh, rain down on me. Oh, rain down on me. Rain down on me. Yeah, rain down on me. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less. How the hell do I pretend? Just tell me it'll make sense in the end. I can't lie to myself and fucks with my head. I just wanna be fearless. Paranoid, hearing voices from above. You destroyed every piece of me I ever loved. You never noticed. Been trying to hold you down. Used to care what you thought of me, but now I don't. Will you be there when I need you? Now I guess you won't. So I roll the dice, see you in paradise. I guess I'll have to wait my time. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less. How the hell do I pretend? Just tell me it'll make sense in the end. I can't lie to myself and fucks with my health. I just wanna be fearless. You're chasing miracles. It's all so cynical. So I won't try to confess, but just wanna be fearless. I can't lie to myself. I can't lie to myself. I guess I'll have to wait my time. Forgiveness is a strength I'm yet to learn. I can't bury my head under the sand and hope it makes me feel less. How the hell do I pretend? Just tell me it'll make sense in the end. I can't lie to myself and fucks with my health. I just wanna be fearless, fearless, fearless. Will you listen? Just as my form starts to fission, losing this war of attrition. Just as I drift away, will you hold this eclipse in me? 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 With the shadows longer to me than a light, yeah. Moving so slow I could die, yeah. Say you can let me say, yeah. Will you hold this eclipse in me? 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 I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You brave for sound, I'm not brave for silence. Downright fate, this I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent. It's over till I say it's over. No more little angel sitting on my shoulder. So give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing up borders. Walking with God, so merely stumbling forth until there's fire at the gates, until I fall to the floor. You know I live by the feather and die by the sword, and I will sunder the earth only to burn the reward. Even in this garden of gardens, I am the god of the gaps. I am the demon of Sodom. I am the blood of an angel, the fate of the fallen. Nobody knows where I came from, even I have forgotten. How can I already lose my way like this? Drowning in burning bright abyss. Even in stratosphere, it gets this vertigo. I used to know myself. Oh, and you used to know me well. Oh, and I wish that I could leave myself alone. You wish that you could make me. I'm in a one step ahead, but I'm still behind where I thought I'd be by this time. It's hard to please, much less believe the screaming voice in my head. I'm in a free fall, racing to the ground. I'm scared I'll lose it all. Is anybody out there, or am I alone? Reaching out for someone in a free fall. I've got a million reasons to hold on, but I need one to let go. I smile like I'm okay, but I got pain that no one knows. I think that I'm thinking too much, so I drink too. I'm drinking too much. I saw spinning faster and faster. I'm in a free
And we are live from the Dog's Den. I'm your host, Sheepdog. Alongside me, two recurring but amazing casters, McCraith and Flynn Ryder. Boys, thank you so much for joining me.
Likewise, always.
Appreciate it.
Very excited for this match. So, just a little bit of context. Before I did not sign up for a cast this week. I was not on the ball at all. But I did the podcast with Wake. Shout out to Wake. And if you didn't check out the podcast, it's for the TPL podcast. Be sure to check it out. We do a lot of good discussion about what's been going on in TPL. But I asked him to give me his top 3 matches of the week, and this was one of them. And so, of course, he convinced me. So I had to change it up a little bit, try to get in on the cast. Caparzo is going to be casting for the other side, so be sure to check out Caparzo. He's an amazing caster, great personality in the Hello Lose console world, and he always puts on a good show. So be sure. I even made custom music for this match, so definitely be sure to check that out as well. But yeah, so we have this match, ANZR versus 101A on AA on SMDM. And I don't know about you guys, but this is, to me, I think this is the most balanced midpoint that you could ask for. I think Dugout is Axis favored, and I think that I think Pierre's Farm is Axis favored as well, in my opinion. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on it, or if you even disagree with me on the favoring aspects of it. For you guys, what are your first thoughts when you think of a match on SMDM and AA battery?
For me, on SMDM on AA battery, I think I'll agree with you. It's the most balanced out of the other two matches. Only thing I can think of is 5 points, 5 points, 5 points, 5 points. Yeah. Whenever I think of AA battery,
yeah,
and hopefully people understand what that means. If you don't, stay tuned. We're going to talk about 5 points a lot today, unless some wild thing happens and it turns out a 4-1 situation really quickly and never changes.
Yeah. And especially since like cattle sheds for the Outliers is it's kind of a tough one, right? And so I think like I'm 100% with you, and I think that this is something we'll really focus on, and I think Flynn will probably talk about it a lot when we get into the match. But for the Allies, there's this whole flow, and you see this on a lot of points, but on this point, there's a flow into this point. And the flow is from what we call Cemetery, which is on that northwest side, and we'll be showing that. Actually, it's called Garden. Sorry, my bad. I've always called it Cemetery. I think it fits better. But from Gardens, which is on that northwest side, and then there's a trench system called Hockey Sticks, and then that flows into what McCraith was talking about with 5 points. And I 100% agree with you, dude. 5 points that's that grind, right? Because then the only other way into the point for the Allies is the east side. In the wheat fields, yeah.
Which, moment those axes get any sort of elevation, you're a duck in water. Oof.
For real.
Especially if they get like that render distance thing going on, and then like the wheat just doesn't even render for them, but you do. So get an MG placed on the right spot with the right buildable. It's just over. Game over, dude.
Right. Flynn, you got any thoughts on it?
I hope we see some good tank battles there on the hill next to Hockey Stick.
Yeah.
I want to see a lot of tank simping going on that hill. I want to see a ton of repair stations. For a setup, I think it's definitely, like McCraith said, one of the most balanced points there. And it's going to be interesting how both teams are going to deal with that, because so many entry points. So many ways to attack from. Who's gonna take the upper hand in that?
Yeah, I agree with you, and this is going to be interesting because we've started to see a little bit more of double tapping in some of these console matches, and obviously the render distance makes it incredibly difficult to do double tapping, but we've seen it, and I think that like on a map like this, especially like let's say that like 101A on the Axis side, they take point first, right, and then they go and they have solid position on hockey stick. Now we get into this where it's like that tank engagement from hockey stick is long range. So do you tank simp from that spot? Do you repair station it? Is the sight lines too long for you to be able to engage? Because what if the classic tanking spot if it's Axis 3-2 on AA is from cattle shed, right? Like them peeking out from the hedgerow just west of the shed. So if that happens, is that render distance too far? And in that case, like I'm really curious to see, do one of these sides decide to play a little bit more aggressively? Do they decide to go tank simp? Do they decide to do both, where they have a tank simp on the back of a moving tank and try to engage? Because if you're a tank that's on the hockey stick, what you're vulnerable from is a whammo tank from the west coming almost from dugout on your backside. And so I'm with you there, and I would take it even a step further, Flynn, of like I want to see some whammo shabambo type stuff, especially with armor play, where they're getting on the backside of like tanks that are up in these strategic spots, especially on hockey stick, because for the allies, if they end up being 2-3 after cap, they're gonna have to take hockey sticks and 5 points. And
yes.
I mean, and you know that both these teams understand that importance. They understand that. So, I mean, I think you'll see a lot more focus on bodies on that particular side. But you got to give yourself some type of advantage, especially with it being that ends up being. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. That ends up being kind of CQB-esque type combat in that particular spot. Yeah.
100%. Like, if you're not placing a satchel there when you don't have control, what are you doing? Like, come on. If you don't have control of 5 points, and you're not launching rockets, grenades, and like you're not using your full kit and utility there to try to take control, you're not gonna win. Yeah. Unless you're skill diffing like that well and getting all the trades. If you're not using your utility, that's gonna be a like number one thing you got to lean on. Yeah. So I hope they learn that really quickly. Because like in a lot of the like higher tier games that you see on PC, you see these teams utilizing the heck out of frags, smokes, and satchels.
Yeah,
like they'll literally make a smoke screen, just place a satchel, wait it to go off, and have a full squad push.
Yeah,
like even if the satchel only takes out 2 people, great, cool, awesome. They're not holding that house anymore on the south side, so I don't know. It's a lot of CQB right there, and a lot of like. I've gone out of my way and had multiple events based on that area alone, and it's not fun. It's a slog for both sides. Elevation doesn't mean anything there because you're just gonna get shot from the way you're not looking.
Yeah. From a macro level, Flynn, when you're because I see this as something that's like on the opener. A lot of times we've seen in the past, especially even in higher level matches and European matches, we've seen like I remember like teams like Refuse who like or even like the Chinese teams who would throw like Stewies from the Allied side into hard cap on AA. In your opinion, is it more of like from the Allied side, like let's shove hard cap to try to secure the cap? Or do you think that this is actually more of like we should go for recap? So let's go secure like hockey stick and 5 point. Let's go secure like Wheatfield and would you even go as far as Pierce Farm on your line?
That is a tough question because it all depends a bit on how do your trucks do. Do they get alive to the point?
Sure.
Because it's such an open map. I remember like 2 APLs ago, I played Arty on AA Network, and I farmed 270 kills on Arty just over and over.
The fun
just
one.
because it's such a open map. So if your trucks don't get alive into that point, you definitely want to play for recap, but you want to play it wide. So, you got your hockey stick covered, you got your fields covered. I rather want to see that being played, and that they move from there. But yeah, it depends on the team. How well can they do that? Because not every team is well versed in that.
Sure, absolutely, and obviously, like, we'll hopefully see some truck snipes. Surely, this is a point where, especially for the Axis coming into this point, typically they try to come up in that wheat field from the south side. So you expect rockets from the Allies into that wheat field, trying to hit that truck coming to hard cap, and I bet your butt, if they get a snipe of that truck coming into hard cap, the Allies are going to shove hard cap. They're gonna shove hard. They may start sending infantry from hard cap out to the flanks, so to 5 points and to the wheat field, because basically, like, okay, we got the numbers in the hard cap. Let's go secure it elsewhere, and let's see if we can push our line forward, keep them from getting a good reset. Because I think that for me, like, if I had to say one way or the other, I still say it's still Axis favored, purely because of your approach into the hard cap, right? A lot more open from the front door on AA versus the Axis. You have that wheat field. There's hedgerows. There's like basically this triangle of hedgerows so that you can get in and have cover. But for me, I gotta go live. Perfect timing. That's why I watched that. So we are live. We'll have to check the stream, make sure the quality's good here in a little bit. But yeah. So and if you're in the comment section, be sure. We would love to see your predictions. Obviously, we won't see it until 30 minutes into the match. But we'd love to see your predictions. See what you guys think about it. Yeah. I mean, if you're map banning, guys, like. Are you guys going for, if you know that AA is going to be the midpoint on this, is this something that you guys are like, and I'm going to say from your respective teams, because obviously you have to look at it from the lens of what you guys are good at and stuff. I think that's kind of the key to these map bans, is like, what do you feel like that you, maybe a map that people normally wouldn't like, but your team can thrive on. Is this something that you're like, yeah, I'm okay with this as the Allied side, or are you kind of shitting your pants a little bit trying to look for a different map?
B&T, we'll roll either way on this point, anytime, any day.
Okay.
If it's Pierres or dugouts, we're going to mold, and we're going to try our best to weasel way out of it, if we're being honest. But yeah, we like this. SNDM is one of our more favorite maps to play. It's definitely like, if not our top favorite. So yeah.
If it's a network for Pathfinders, and then the PC part, of course, not the console team, I would say this one is really balanced, so we don't have an issue with it. If it's Pierre Farm, we have won many matches as allies on Pierre's Farm, so
There you go.
we wouldn't shy away from it. If it's German, that's a different question. We still play it, just with less enthusiasm.
With that enthusiasm. It's an interesting challenge from the Allies. I'm really curious. To me, I think I'm going to say this, and this may be something that people in the chat is going to roast me over, and that's perfectly fine. I've said things that have been roastable in the past. Man, I'm kind of like, throw Stewies into the hard cap. Like, take advantage of the fact that you can get a Stewie really early. Go secure hard cap. If I'm the Allies, I'm putting more focus on hard cap, because I don't want to try to reset front door. I want to try to maintain firm control, and the only way that I can guarantee that is if I cap. That's the only way, because otherwise, if they overwhelm you, and now I'm just holding OPs, it's only a matter of time before I get wiped, unless somehow we have good map control on 5 points and wheat fields. But most likely, often than not, if you lose cap on hard cap, you're not in this fantastic position on the flanks. That just typically doesn't happen. And so I think for me, I'm like, I'm not saying throw extra bodies. I'm saying throw some armor support into the point. Like, I'm all for like play that hedgerow. Plays that hedgerow that's on the north side, kind of back and forth. Just be careful about guys. Just be careful about AT coming around, but you should have infantry support with OPs on that north hedgerow. You should. I mean, like, I don't want them pushing that hedgerow, right? But you got to create some type of advantage in the hard cap, and I want to keep them from getting into the trenches as much as I can.
I don't know. I'll double down and I'll say, don't stop at hard cap. Go for launch carries with this. Dude. Just go through that southern wheat field, dude.
Go a whammo tank. Go whammo tank around the side. Yeah.
Not whammo. Bust through front door, bust through their launch, and hit that Gary. Easy cap. Done. You lose Stewie because he went suicidal? Great. It came off of the default spawn. Boo-hoo. You didn't lose any fuel. They got some CE. They lost their launch Gary, at least 2 or 3 OPs. Easy cap for your infantry. That way your infantry is just sitting there and it's like, well, we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But then again, like, it matters on the other teams on the Axis side, how responsive are they with their ATs, and do they expect it? So, that's surprising. Get them a little bamboozle. Not a whammo shabammo, just a full force right down the face.
I mean, you know what? This is a point where I think you can afford to be a bit aggressive. I do believe that, and I think, like, from the Allied side, I know we're mainly talking from the Allied side. I tend to talk about what I perceive as the disadvantaged side. I think if you're the Axis, play balanced on this one. Go for map control. You have more of an advantage in the hard cap. Throw Lux on the hard cap for sure. I think that's a no-brainer, right? I'm wary about throwing a Lux in the wheat fields to the east, just because I'm always worried that, like, you're just not going to see these guys coming around AT-wise, and 2 hits in the rear, and because what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to, I think the whole thing about the Lux is that's speed, right? Oh, go ahead, Flynn.
That's where I differ with you in a sense. The bazooka is not going to do much on the front side of a Lux, so you want to have those close to the cap, hold those lanes on the east and west side, and let the infantry worry about the people in the wheat field. If render distance isn't going to be a thing, park an MG there.
Yeah.
Mow them down.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I think that's what I was trying to say. I agree with you because, if you throw that Lux in there, like, the only advantage you have, like, is front armor, right? Like, not getting pinned from the front, from the bazooka, and your speed. And if I have speed in the wheat field, but now I'm in enemy territory, basically. Like, it's a neutral ground type of thing. I'm almost bound to get AT'd if I try to make a run in the wheat field. So I agree. I'm like, I either throw them in the hard cap, or even I'm not opposed to, like, a Lux on the hedgerow to the south of the wheat field, and just trying to basically blind fire into the wheat field to try to keep them from doing that, or even hold the angle, like, if they try to come down from Pierre's farm later, having a Lux there to hold that road, right? Because I don't want them to, as best as I can, I don't want them coming down the hedgerow, and I certainly don't want them crossing and trying to get to Warner Bros behind me. And so I'm with you there, Flynn. I think be as close to the point as possible. I with Luxes at least. The PZ4 is a little bit different, and that may be the thing to look out for with these teams is, sorry, I gotta redeploy.
With some good cover, you can make the PZ4 dominate in the early game. You just gotta watch out for that Sherman.
Yeah, so where are you throwing your PZ4 for the Axis going into this cap?
So it would be really good if you can control 5 points and push up to a hockey stick with the Panzer IV, get that overview look on the point, and you can just rain hell all day.
Yes. My typical, like, if I was planning it, I would have Lux go Pierre's farm, right? Or rain hell in the wheat field and all that for the launch, and then help an MG on top of that MG spot, on Pierre's farm where they can look into point now. And then just have a Lux stay around there unless they need to push into point. And just play passive. And have PZ4 assist 5 points until, the little initial compound's secured. And push it all the way up to the hedge point, to the hedgerows where hockey sticks is. And then dominate. That's my armor gameplay. The way I've seen it played and the way I've always enjoyed it. I don't see any better way of playing it. If not, go double Lux and run one Lux straight to hardpoint, one to Pierre's farm, PZ4 to hockey stick.
Yeah. And I'm not even opposed to either of going map edge with a Puma and trying to get around them. Because I think this is a map that tends to play wide. It inevitably does. I mean, when we talk about like guys coming from Pierre's farm, keep in mind this is the East Point. Like that's wide. That's pretty wide, and
that's 400 meters away from sector.
Right. But this is something that we're talking about. Of like, now I don't think we talk about dugout as much from this perspective. Although I guarantee you that there will be people playing in dugout. I just don't think it will be as contested. Although it may be a key into, because if you're the Allies, you're gonna be struggling on 5 points. I mean, this is going to be like, I say struggling, but like, these are two very balanced teams. It's going to be a grind fest on hockey sticks and 5 points. I need to make sure I drink enough water because I may be yelling a bunch today. But
the issue with dugout, in my opinion, it's not necessarily a position you hold from, right?
No,
it's a position you make plays. You can go to dugout and head directly, east to what we call God Hill in my circle. Yeah. And the moment you take God Hill with an MG on either side, you can close out half the push to 5 points because you're on the opposite side of the hedge, and then you're kind of running the system. Problem is, you can easily get out-ended from dugout from the Axis side because it's so accessible to both teams. It's not a place you want to stay in, but it's an avenue that's it's a quick, easy play. So take your gamble. Can you submit and make it through and cap 5 points from it? Do it. If you can't, then throw a tank there and then do it. Because that's one of the only ways you're going to get 5 points if you're completely out of it. Is throwing a tank up there, get them on God Hill, and wipe out everything on the western side of 5 points. And have infantry sweep through from the north. Or south, vice versa.
Yeah. Well, and I hate to interrupt you, but it is time. So we are going into map flip right now, and actually it's already happened. I'm getting it set up right now. So let's go ahead. We'll do the transition. We'll get into this. Big stuff. 101A versus ANZR on SMDM AA Network. And those of you who are joining us, thank you so much for joining us. We are the Dog's Den, and we will be casting this Division 3 matchup in Week 2 of TPL. And just looking at the map, just off of warm-up, let's go ahead and take a look. You can see here, SMDM is going to be the second point for the Axis. Cattle Shed's going to be the second point for the Allies here for 101A. And Cattle Shed's probably not ideal for their second point, but we'll see how their opener goes out, huh, boys?
Yep.
Definitely.
And for those of you who are joining us, just to kind of tell you who we are, just the commentators for today are going to be, if it plays, let's see. Yeah, commentators are going to be McCraith, Sheepdog, and Flynn Ryder, and we're so glad that you are joining us for this matchup today. This is going to be a good one, just looking at the map real quick. We do got looks like a Wham Bam Shabambo Greyhound for the Allies up on the east side, so he's going to go Pierre's Farm map edge. And, I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. Maybe. There we go. You can see the medium coming up center. Yeah, medium coming up center. Not seeing that Lux, or sorry, the Stewie. Stewie coming out of left HQ. Yeah, and then looks like they got a Stewie center. Looks like. Sorry, I can't control that map hardly any. But yeah, you can see that tank right there as well. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if we can see see what's going on. We got 10 seconds left, so actually maybe just going into opener here, and we'll see if we see any tank snipes, see if we see anything like that. But I'm excited, boys. Really balanced match coming up because for ANZR versus 101A. Oceania versus US Div 3. Lot to prove, a lot on the line. Both these teams undefeated 1-0. Rocket Snipes already coming in on AA. I mean, that was quick.
Going up high for that wheat field.
You can see the truck already coming in. That
rocket got close, dude.
Ooh, yeah, it did. Truck's going to be just a little bit over the top here. There's that transport truck. That's going to be for a hard cap right there.
Not sure what happened to Raji Dodgy and Big Marn.
They dropped early. I'm not entirely sure. Trucks are going to go a little bit. Oh, yep.
They probably built the launch carry. Hopefully.
You can see the opener right now. Truck going straight for. Oh, rocket coming in. Just goes barely over the top. Oh, the 108 truck coming in. Already coming in on the south side. You can see, just like we were talking about previously in the match, lots of guys coming in on hockey sticks for 101A. AT coming in. Already coming into the point as well.
5 point.
Yeah. He's going fast and hard here. He's got guys.
He's going for his OPs right off the burn.
It's going to rocket him. I don't think he expected that truck. He does get a hit on it. He's still driving.
They probably burnt at least one OP there.
AT
Beautiful
from
AT
lineman.
shot.
Yeah. And Dodgy Bloke goes down, though, out of the truck. And just looking at the hard cap right here, we got Sergeant Panda coming into the hard cap. That straight gets 3 or 4 beautiful straight for ANZR. Currently, cap progress in favor of ANZR. Already, that was a nade right there. Or maybe already. No tanks.
It was grenade. Already came in later.
Here we go. Stewie's starting to pull up on front door. He's a little bit late to the party, though. Medium is up in 5 points, basically. Really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a medium start out with this position right here. We are hearing deflections and a Lux to the southeast. Lots of gunfights in 5 points right now. Big spawn wave off that OP in center, but there's already going around. One chance trying to hold it with Ramos.
Going in favor of the allies now. Axis losing their footing.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
And they have 5 points.
The armor is not seen yet.
Supply truck going to come in on the south side of the point. You can see they got already coming in on the north side, but they're still getting spawns. You can see another Lux. Lux is hitting that Stewie, but he ain't going to be able to do anything.
Not on the front side.
No, and you can see that Lux is just chilling out on the south side right there. It's a pretty good position, but not sure if it's really holding the angles. Right now, 101A is losing the cap progress, and ZR is back in the picture here. Going back for 5 points. Medium is diving. Medium's diving. This is... And I'm not sure if they... Oh my gosh, he's killing people. He is slaughtering. You see Corporal Jumpier holding his OP there. See another OP.
That's Stewie's chance to go in.
Yep.
Rocket miss.
Miss just barely. Raji Dodgy, the engineer, is not going to be able to take out this tank. He's going to push the Lux here.
Wow.
Lux trying to move.
Lux
Joker
is
gets a
already
hit on the side. He takes an OP. But he's not going to be able to get the Lux.
He's not going further.
Lux is done. Now, did I hear that PC4? I thought I heard it. You can see there, that's the...
There it is.
That's another Lux.
It's a Lux.
Lux is gonna push the medium Sherman. I'm not sure. And that, by the way, PZ4 is down. That's where that PZ4 was, just on the south side.
Yep.
And
Sherman won that trade right off the rip.
Yeah.
That's good to see. Crazy Crocodile outside of the tank trying to spot this Sherman.
I mean, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing. This is the problem. They're unbelievable. Usually we look at those tank movements, and that was extremely aggressive. No infantry support really to start off with, but he ends up getting the Lux. He ends up getting some OPs, and they gambled, and it's gonna get them it may get them the cap. Let's go ahead and take a look at 5 points real quick. Still fighting. No one is not real solid control for either teams right now on 5 points, but Already coming in hard, taking out
Artillery's
one.
ruining allies right now.
It is. It's
on 5
brutal.
points.
It's brutal. Butt chuck going down to Orty as well. Dodgy bloke pushing up with Pure. And Sergeant Big Daddy is going to push in. The medium's going to back up a little bit. He did his job. Got them that cap. 3/4 of the way through. And unless ANZR can respond on hard cap, which they are pushing, right now it is going to go in favor of 101A. I mean, this is best case scenario for 101A, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
100%. That gamble, that Sherman
Contested.
paid off so well.
yeah. Already contested on 4th point, by the way. And we're going to take a look at this map real quick. And Flynn just, right off the cap, you can see that Garrison to the west. Nothing on the hard cap yet, but lots of OPs, lots of presence. I mean, this is like that media pushing in. Is that good gamble, huh, Flynn?
Definitely a really good gamble that paid off this time. The Germans didn't have that much AT on the field, which is, they got punished for it. Now I want to see a couple of garrisons go up instantly. I see that Garden's garrison already warm, and that's going to be their only close garrison within 200 meters.
Yeah,
so,
it's locked.
They need to stay on their toes.
Absolutely, absolutely, Flynn. And you see Obi-Wan, that's a beautiful name. Obi-Wan Kambloki. He is going to get this garrison. It's a long garrison, and I don't think they're going to be able to respond in time. Safe Haven is going back, and that is their only garrison. This is a Flynn. This is a Gary network that makes me extremely nervous. Good cap, but I mean, this is hard. This is hard to
Not
watch.
good. This is not
Yeah, you
good.
need to see some coordination between. Oh, they just went have a garrison
Got Gary
on
and hard
point.
cap, but it is warm.
It's warm.
And OPs are warm up in the wheat fields to the east for 101A. So
Garrison goes down in that courtyard, so it's
not
going to be a
giving
long
up
walk
yet.
for them.
it is. They got. I mean, they're not. Obviously 101A is still in control of the hard cap, and they're still fighting in these wheat fields. So if they can shore it up, if they can shore up the backside, it's going to be looking really good for 101A. You can see Couch Spirit right here. He's pushing this AT gun. This is a really interesting AT gun spot. Puma went down really close to it as well. Couch Spirit trying to make the slow crawl grind through the wheat field. AT short from the Buddha, trying to get that AT gun. And you can see here how far wide ANZR is playing. You can see Snags all the way out at Pizza Hut, and Krim and Messenger just kind of that little cheeky MG spot, trying to hold them open ground. Good to see that. We don't always see that really on the console side. An emphasis. Oh my goodness! One guy tried to get up on the Stewie, but Madwar must have saved it. 2-man Stewie. They're hurt, but they're still up. And that's a tank. That is a Tiger for ANZR. They got up real quick into the fight. Vibes is going to push, though. But he is really the only one. Ben Chickens on the south side of this tank. Tiger is going to back up.
A lot of infantry support with him.
Yeah.
Vibes got a steep mountain in front of him.
And, for ANZR, they're not in a bad spot either. You can see here they must still have that garrison up on the south side front door right here. Already is coming in hard, but they have a lot of guys pushing. They got guys on the east. They don't really have much of a push on 5 points, and they are losing this west side a bit. You can see Leaf Blower and Salt Dog with linemen kind of pushing out all the way from dugout.
They're still in a place to recap, but with this whole west side kind of falling apart the way it is, it's going to be making it a lot rougher than what it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to change the score real quick. I don't think the automatic server thing is working, so let's go ahead and need to do that. Give me a second, boys. There it goes. Oh my goodness. What's happening?
There you go.
Is it working? I don't think it is. It's like completely gone now.
What the hell?
ANZR now pushing up through this little 5 points the road here, trying to make a lot of pressure. They cleared up a lot of the west side. That Tiger just sitting here anchoring as the infantry flood in.
And I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. We got issues with the scoreboard, unfortunately. May just have to run without it for a little bit here. Not sure what happened. Notice it wasn't updating, and it's just gone. Well, right now, just 3-2 in favor. We got an hour and 16 minutes left, and just as like McCraith was talking about, and look at this, you can see Crazy Crocodile and Average Avocado for ANZR are pushing up on the west side on God Hill, with Grub out to the west and Butt Chug to the east. 2 going down the Butt Chug. You can see the medium is pushing out the 5 point. It is a three-person tank, and now Heavy 76 now in the fight for 101A coming in on the northwest side of AA battery. And that Tiger right now is positioned just south of the point. Maybe looking for that medium. He got it. He tried to get a shot. He missed. And this tank's going to get out. Deflection off the Tiger. And now he's got problems. The Tiger is going to back up.
So far, we have not seen much tank simping until now.
Until now,
He's not even
Westy.
He's not necessarily doing the traditional tank simping of being on the back engine bay, but he's still there.
He's got. I mean, he's got to do what he's got to do, right? I mean.
Yep.
We got to
see Scalets from ANZR playing whammo in the back as recon.
Yeah.
Trying to find their initial launch carry, trying to come in south, trying to make plays. That's good, but man, I'd much rather have that flare on front door.
Yeah, I agree. And these OPs lighting up on the north side. I mean, this is the amount of pressure that ANZR is pushing, and you can see it's basically coming from the rear. Simpson making a little bit of a run as a squad leader up in this point. He's going to go up against Buck Wild. Does he see him? He's on the Garrison. Buck Wild.
He does not see him.
Oh my goodness! Gets him and saves the Garrison. Try to make a little bit of a hero run, and unfortunately Simpson cannot push the Garrison, but now he knows where that Garrison is at in the trench, and that'll at very least give him some good intel. You can see Redmond and Star try to push in. Blair's coming up for 101A. Oh my goodness. Medium has pushed up.
Gary.
But Medium gets taken out by the Tiger. Down. Very, very aggressive.
Repair station up for these boys here.
And Artie coming in hard, and I love that Artie right there. It's, not only is it going to take out the guys coming in from front door, but also take out those repair stations. Not sure if that was the intention, but certainly that is the result of what's happening there. So I love to see it. 76 is peeking out. Shadow the sniper. He's pushing up on that north side for ANZR, but we'll go ahead and take a look. Oh, scoreboard came up just a little bit. There we go. It's working.
Hell yeah.
It is working. I may need to do the timer. It just took a bit. We were out.
You take your time, Sheepdog. I'll take care for you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's try that. And turn that off. Brutal. It doesn't want to update the score. Well, that's okay. We'll just do a manual score. How about that?
There you go. It's up.
There we go.
I can see the 3-2 for 101.
Bombing
Bombing run coming in.
We're missing this bombing run.
I know. So bombing run going to come across. Pure. He may have got the satchel on. I'm not entirely sure. I don't see it. He sure ran up to it like he did.
He is right underneath.
Fuse is looking. Pure.
Yep.
They're shooting forever. Got his little boyfriend.
On 76.
And Pure shot one. I'm not sure. I think he's going to drive off. And we got the timer. I got the timer working. Beautiful. Tiger is 76 is going to push out. The question. Down he goes to the satchel. Pure does get it. What a beautiful whammo play. I'm so sorry we were dealing with the scoreboard, but we did get to catch it. Dodgy blow. I mean, they are pushing 5 points right now. This is really good to see. They're starting to push a little bit front door. They do got guys up on the east side, but they're not really in position to push point from the east. I stand corrected. 4 guys to playing off of this OP for Simpson. This is beautiful. Surrounded a bit, but they're pushing. We'll see if we can see the POV of Simpson, who's already made one run. Nope,
Oh.
I'm not gonna be able to see it. I definitely may have jinxed him. Caster's curse. And I love that position from Dusty Crusader, by the way, to hold that intersection while his boys are pushing up. You know, just hold it. Don't let them push that OP at all. I mean, good OP spot. It's a little bit aggressive, but this is exactly what you need if you are ANZR.
Yeah, pure edging and Nelson further to the east, trying to get control of this wheat field.
Yeah, you like that line. You absolutely like that line. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Westy taking out Captain. I'm not sure if the OP somehow stayed up. I mean, what a save by Westy on that OP. You can see Private Prada Freak doing what he does best and being a little rat on the backside. Tiger's still up. 76. Let's take a look at the map real quick. You can see the Garrison lining up in the hard cap. OP warm up as well. Oh, just cleared. They got a flare up, so they know they're coming in on the east side. Love to see those flares coming up for 101A. OP's lining up. They got an OP. This is crazy. OP for 101A is on the south side of 5 points. And it's pretty indicative of pretty good control. We'll see if they're able to hold it. And I'm looking at this map. I am not seeing this another 76 up in the fight. Yeah, here it is. It's pushing in from the north side, so it's going to be a while until they can get in. And you know, the Tiger not really taking advantage of the armor superiority, but he may not know. He may just...
I think that's 2 Tigers, honestly, if you look to the right of that one.
Yeah, sure enough, 2 Tigers. I mean, this is your time to push. I mean, that 76 not in the fight yet. Got taken out by Whammo, basically, with an NG. I mean, this is your time to get a little bit of a push. Maybe they're a little bit afraid of not really having the infantry support to push with them, but it doesn't seem like they're taking advantage of this opportunity, and they may lose it here in a little bit with that 76 pushing up.
It looks like ANZR played a little bit too much on the east side with infantry. Now these 2 Tigers pretty much alone, except for this 1 OP. So they're not having that chance to really push without getting swarmed by all of these blueberries.
And Flynn, from your perspective, looking at this, I mean, is this a missed opportunity from ANZR with a bit of the armor superiority that they have right now with 2 Tigers, really just holding front door? They're getting pushed too.
No, actually I support this choice of the Tigers not pushing up. They don't have control of the west side of the map, and clearly infantry is infiltrating their position where they are. So no, I'm actually happy that they chose to be defensively and wait for the infantry to gain that west control back.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. I think the missed opportunity is the infantry not being there to support them to make that push.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that's kind of the thought process, absolutely. You can see it's Rips push it up against Buck Wild up in this wheat field. Oh, I mean, it's always tough to see. And Rips is going to get it. And sometimes with these gunfights, these are absolutely huge because you just need every little inch that you can scrap, especially in these wheat fields. Big Daddy northeast, Rips is pushing. Does he see him? He's looking. SCG doesn't get him. Big Daddy's gonna go get him. Can High Ground get the revenge? He does not.
High Ground just trying to shift W. High Ground shift W. And Big Daddy knows he's over there though.
He's looking for him. He's out of the wheat field now. High Ground. Big Daddy finally getting him. Missing some shots, but he does get him. And now, right now, they are in pretty good control of 5 points. So they're kind of pushing the envelope a little bit with an hour and 8 minutes left. Let's go ahead and take a look. You can see Buddha launching shots. AT up on the east side as the supply truck for 101A is going to get out. 2 hits on it. Can't get it. And now Buddha is going to watch as that. I believe it's got to be the commander's going to stop. This is crazy. I'm not sure why we're stopping here. He's going to he's going to bandage, but Buddha is pushing. He may be able to get this supply truck even without killing it. I don't Buddha taking out 24 deciding to pull out the pistol. And I mean,
it's going old school.
I mean, that was a Call of Duty moment. It's brought to you by Gaz. It's always quicker to switch to your pistol. But you should switch to his knife. And now two Tigers still up on this south side. That Satchel didn't get off. There is a PZ4 as well. 3 tanks front door for ANZR. And the question is, do they start throwing more bodies to help try to make this push, or are they just using it to hold? You can see guys, they're making runs in, they're not really making them count. That OP is still up on the southeast side. Stewie's starting to push. Stewie's making a little bit of a run, but there's literally 3 tanks ahead of him, and he is getting pinged. Tiger right in front, but he gets out to the side. Tiger is probably going to be able to shift just in time. Stewie trying to make that dance, but down he goes.
You saw that. He's ducking and weaving.
I mean, he was ducking and weaving, absolutely. And now PC4 is starting to push up on the east side. Tiger's starting to push up as well with a little bit of infantry up in front of them. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier before, that they needed this infantry to push with them. And they're starting to get a little bit of a push now. But a great line for 101A right now. You can see them all extended all the way out to dugout. That's a hit. That's a hit on the 76 from somewhere. I don't know what it is. Arctic Fox is going to rep it. And that, look at that. That's a track shot from the front. And that's from Obi, who goes down. Joker going to get another hit. Look at the AT shot from ANZR.
AT rockets.
And ANZR, you know, oh, look at that. Look at the bodies coming in from the southeast side. This is bad for 101A.
Nice little spawn bomb.
Yeah, they need to recognize this, because if they start pushing bodies up here, yeah, I was just about to say, now the PZ4 is starting to push in. Love to see this from ANZR. We'll see if they're able to make the cap progress start. Drift already up on the north side. Did they get the Garrison on the point is the question. Garrison's warm. He's trying. Tinny Wang. Down he goes. Did he get it on? I don't think he did.
He did not.
He's got to back up, though. Tiger went. And Drift is looking for this Garrison. He is all alone. And you can see that Garrison is just south of him. Grassy Pooch goes down the Drift. And we have cap progress in favor of ANZR. Start. AT. Spawn wave off of it. But down it goes. Oof. Drift is still up. Getting shot at, but he stays alive from Major Edge. Down it goes. And Tiger and DC4 are starting to lose their infantry support here, but there is a bit of a spawn wave from the east side from Simpsons OP and Nelson. Love this position for the PZ4. What was that? There was a hit on something. Tiger, Buck Wild,
AT on this Tiger down here.
Yep.
Oof.
He knifed him.
Knifed him. He's got a bandage. I don't know. He got hit from something.
I think Buckwild launched 2 rockets and he did not kill him. And now you just sit there holding on for dear life.
And look at the supplies are dropping for the accident. I think they thought that the cap was going to happen, so they dropped the supplies. Yeah, a little bit of a preemptive drop. I'm not opposed to it, but they weren't there yet. It's just a little bit of a not understanding.
What I'm noticing overall, it looks like 101A has better infantry trading than ANZR.
Yeah.
But whenever it comes to tanks, that's the other trade-off.
Yeah.
ANZR has better tank plays right now.
And you know, for all
except for the one gamble.
Big spawn wave off this Garrison. This is beautiful response from 101A. It was contested just a second ago, and now it's going to be in favor of 101A. But MacD does push the OP. Can he get to this Garrison? They have been really close. Oh, I love to see this. Satchel is going to go up. That's beautiful. Not getting greedy, trying to go for the Garrison. He is going to try to hold it up. And JD doesn't know. OP on the north side. Nelson pushing, but down he goes. He can't get anyone off of it except Creek. They're pushing for the east side. I love this response. The question is, as 101A starts to push out, can they fill all the gaps? That is a P. Is that a P strike? I don't think it hit anything. Or is it a straight? Gosh, Garrison is locked. Now it's from Starchild. Satchel goes off, doesn't get anyone. Tinny Wang pushing out from the east, but down he goes. Drift and Crusader still pushing. There's no one in between them and the Garrison right now. Cat starting in favor of ANZR again. Can Drift get to this Garrison? Bomber run coming in. And what a missed opportunity from ANZR.
Drift goes down. Satchel goes off from
Garrison goes down.
Let's go, Starchy.
And that starts a cap brace, but ANZR right now in the lead on it with the Garrison going down. And just looking at the point, Garrison goes down on the north side as well for 101A. 2 tanks pushing in, lots of infantry on the point. They still got the 76 on the northwest side, but they got hardly any garrisons near and not a lot of OPs. I mean, ANZR, they make it the
This is
point.
a good spot.
I mean, this is a great spot for ANZR.
That carry network from 101A is going to be detrimental to them right now.
It really is. Ramos getting 2. Can he push whatever response they got? But I don't think he's going to be... Oh, high. He is on a roll. Gets that high ground as well. Already smoke coming in on the south side to help with ANZR's push in.
Westy going on 3 attacks up on the south side for that Tiger.
Yeah.
Before selling that ground on the middle field.
Oh, but one goes down. Tank goes down for ANZR. And I'm not sure where from. They got 3 engineers to help support this Tiger right now.
They're all running in circles like, what the hell happened?
Well, I mean, oh my gosh, and one of them gets hit. That's from the east. It's a backside tank. Look at that. For Warner Bros. And that's what got that tank. It's a Stewie.
Yeah.
Look at that. What a beautiful
Is that
tank
what
spot.
tank we were talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, but it's not going to be able to overcome. They do get a Tiger, and so that's going to help maybe in the effort to recap. They are. I mean, I'd love to see this from 101A. I know that they're losing the point. Oh my gosh, look at that spawn wave. They may have saved it. They may have saved it. What a spawn wave on the north side. Did they get? They did. They got the Garrison up. The question is, can they push off a bit? Can ANZR respond to this? What a save by 101A. AT coming in from Creekman on the point. Already Smoke is concealing their way into the point. Spawn waves off the OP.
If 101A loses his Gary, they lose his point.
Yeah, absolutely.
They need to push him out.
That is as much a Hail Mary Garrison as you will see, and it's paying off for them right now, but they can't be relying on this. They have to push off, because there's only once ANZR realizes...
AT, if he pulls out that rocket, he goes
Yes, absolutely. Spawn wave off the OP in the hard cap.
Nelson's OP in the trenches right next to that Gary.
What a grind from ANZR and 101A, both of these teams. Not giving up on the fight. It was a beautiful save from 101A, and they are still getting this cap progress back. You can see 5s and Big Daddy pushing out, but they get down to Pure making a lot of plays so far. And we got Killer Vintage taking out White Lion. One chance taking out Junior, but then he goes to a nade Hans Gruber.
That might have been a mine. I'm not sure if that was
I'm not sure. Another spawn wave off this Garrison. Drift's gonna take out 2, takes out 3. He's pushing up. He's been
Drift's
just
still
hammered
going. Man, he places that satchel.
And Drift making I mean, I don't know if he, with the Garrisons being what they are, it may be. The satchel may get the Garrison. Leaf Bag and Sergeant JD.
It'll be close. He's defending the satchel for his life because he knows they're right there.
I love to see this. I mean, this is...
Leaf Bag.
Oh, Leaf Bag getting down. JD's going to take him, but he's not going to see this satchel. And he's not going to get in time even if he does. Spawn wave off the Garrison. Does he get it? Already coming in. Takes out 3. Gets the Garrison, gets the OP, gets everything.
OPs and Gary on that. Ooh, 101A just
immediately starting from ANZR. Immediately starting. And they they have hard cap right now, but there's too many people in the soft cap from ANZR, including 2 tanks. 76 still on the northwest side. Tiger is just waiting for him to peak. And PZ4 on the southeast side just holding lanes. I mean, ANZR, I mean, what a play by Zest.
Drift, thank God for your satchel.
Drift. I mean, and Drift showing that satchels don't have to be on the Garrison. Put them on the hedgerow. Put them where they're coming in from. Take that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Goofy trying to goes down, but he was trying to reestablish any type of presence on 5 points. 101A still in control of 5 points, but not able to make it count.
Get in.
Oh my goodness. ANZR starting to win gunfights. Another spawn wave rips his push, and we've seen him make good plays before. Already has shifted to this west side. I'd love to see this. Crony gonna push against Rip. They don't see each other. Crony! We get some about 2/3 cap on this point for ANZR. Already started to, I mean, the Artie has been brilliant. Immediately shifting the 5 points as soon as they got that Garrison.
ANZR at this point is changing the wallpaper inside hardcap. No contesting.
No
from
contesting.
anyone but
Bombing run
one
coming in.
second.
It's too late. 101A gonna send this bombing run, but I mean honestly, they needed to send that when they had the Garrison.
Get back up. Yeah.
Yeah. Garrison, there's a Garrison at 5 points, unbelievably. The question is, do they get a spawn wave off? And is it enough hard cap pressure? Goofy. Oh, it's already coming in on the Garrison, even if they. It's gone.
And it's capped.
That's capped. Unbelievable.
This situation is horrendous right now because they don't have anything in the gardens and nothing near within 500 meters of AA.
So they got. I mean, they do have a line of Garrisons. So I do like to see this, but I mean, you would hope for another Garrison close to the point. Lots of good. This is a good OP draw, but 5 points, hockey sticks. There's nothing, and you can see right here, Boy and Major Edge trying to make a push, and you know Flynn, looking at that cap. I mean, what an unbelievable cap from ANZR. I mean, what is your thoughts on this recap from ANZR? It took them quite a bit.
So far, it's been a butt clencher match. Absolutely great plays from both teams, you know, back and forth. I think that satchel was absolute key for ANZR to solidify that cap. And it's going to be interesting to see 101 react to this. Clearly, they have not been preparing for it. And, yeah, ANZR's just taking the field by the looks of it.
And here's what's really interesting. So the 76 went down in the process. I'm not entirely sure when that happened. But you can see far into the screen, supply truck for the Axis for ANZR is going to push up all the way to Gardens with them already getting the space. This is textbook from ANZR right now of how once you take hard cap, they took all that ground on hockey sticks. Like they bypassed everything. But that supply truck is going to go down from Norwood. Average Avocado is going to push, but it gets Norwood. And McCraith was talking about this earlier. I mean, he was talking about that the gunfights initially were going in favor of 101A. I'm starting to see this shift.
ANZR has woken up.
The beast has been awakened for ANZR. The phoenix is arisen.
They flipped some sort of switch now to where like they're going for 2-for-1s instead of 1-for-2s.
Goofy taking out another. And now he is in firm control of hockey sticks. You can see here AT Obi-Wan, who's just been an absolute menace on the backside. He does go down. And I'm not sure if he got the Garrison is still up. Garrison is warm on the east side near Pierce Farm, basically. It's locked. It's locked. So you can see ANZR
Quickly spreading out.
Oh my gosh, they're spreading. And they're going to get this Garrison. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do they see it? Is the question. They got it already. Wow.
ANZR's like, we're tired of playing this AA network. Let's see the rest of the map. Let's go, boys.
And you know what's funny? We were talking about this before the match that like the opener for the Allies is rougher than for the Axis. And we saw quite the opposite. 101A making a brilliant move. Actually, a really aggressive tank move that got that form. PNC4 going down from the northeast. And you can see is that a 76? Tough to, no, I think that's a medium. It's a medium that takes out the PNC4 from the northeast. That's a brilliant angle. The Tiger is looking for him now, but that medium has backed up. But going back to and he's got 2 rep station. But going back to what I was saying, ANZR typically would have probably been oh my gosh, he got the 76. What a brilliant shot. ANZR continuing to dominate on the armor front, and we saw at the beginning that ANZR wasn't necessarily winning those tank fights. So the medium was what solidified the cap for 101A, and now my criticism is coming up a bit shy because the reserved play from ANZR is what is, in a lot of ways, what got them this point. Buck Wild is pushing on the rear. High ground's going to save him.
Look how it takes him. Go. Let's go high ground. Built a rep station and still sat there and saved it from the satchel.
Absolutely. And that's what you love to see, right? You love to see the infantry. And this is a good response from 101A. They were out of hockey sticks, and now 101A is pushed into hockey sticks again. Dodgy Bloke is going to try to make a bit of an angle here with that Tiger up in front. Ramos trying to hold it down. Crony goes down. Ramos and Dodgy Bloke may get into the fight. I think Ramos may be waiting to put down OP, and if he puts it down, it's going to immediately go down. He's going to see it. He's going to see that there's infantry near if he's trying to get an OP up.
Maybe
He's
the man's
pushing
AFK.
Maybe.
To the bathroom, you know?
And Dodgy,
how long he was there.
yeah, Bloke gonna take him out. Whoa, we get taken out by Buck Wild. Buck Wild trying to, and you see 2 OPs up in hockey stick. Supplies are dropping to the east. And the commander is going to try to get something up to the south side of Piers. Is there anyone there?
Shit, moving towards that tire.
It's just an MG. But the MG is going to lock it. That's the problem. Unless the commander sees this. You got to love this. I mean, this is a classic move. Put that Belgian gate up there or even the truck. And here's what's really interesting. They put barbed wire right here. That's pretty atypical for it to be off oh, another barbed wire right there too. Really
so
interesting.
Now they have to walk the long way around. Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Major a little house there, you know?
Yeah, and you know what's funny is I don't think they spotted the supplies.
No.
So 24's going to try to get it up. I don't think he's going to get the Garrison. And while we were talking, by the way, ANZR has pushed up to the north side of the point. Already coming into the northeast.
North side of the wheat field.
Yeah, Norwood goes down the Star. Is it a Star or Star-G or I don't know. Buff Lovey? Buff Lovey? I'm going with Buff Lovey. I like that. Buff Lovey going down. I mean, they've pushed this wheat field hard. Is that a Garrison as well in the wheat field? That is. So that's the Axis Garrison you can see right there. A little bit further up than you would expect. There is an OP spawn for 101A, not that far away from the Garrison. Sergeant Payne looking for it. He does get the Garrison.
Good job.
Edgy is going to get Panda, but not, yeah, he does get punished, but he does get that Garrison. I'll take that trade any day.
That's a beautiful trade, yeah. OP's still up and going.
But it is getting
MG's lighting them up, though.
Yeah. You see Dusty Crusader.
Dusty Crusader.
Yeah, I like that name. Good names from ANZR.
Interesting spot for that MG do it, but Vincent on Pierre's farm not seeing this.
It's kind of that position I was talking about with putting a Lux there, but instead he's going to put an MG and it's holding. It's holding.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow's going to make him other push. He's going to take out Rips. Goofy on the other side. Squad leader on squad leader.
Looks like Buck did get his tiger down here.
Through the hedge. Pure going to go down. Goofy is pushing up. You can see it, Buck Wild again, but he's going to take it out by Obi-Wan. Leaf bag pushing up.
ANZR has lost all their heavies and their P4s since they've capped, so that's rough. I believe so.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Garrison, that's open.
Whammo Stewie and Whammo Garrett.
Stewie. This is not your typical play that you see in the high-level comp. We'll see if it pays off. It is open. Fish Fingers is responding. Did he lock it? He has not locked it yet. And you can see, I mean, this is trouble because that Garrison's going to be on the south side. The good news is they're going to be able to spot this really quick from their spawns.
I think the Garrison's further west.
Yeah, you can see it's just to the north of where I'm at. It's surprising that it hasn't locked yet.
It's there against the hedge.
It's right on the verge. I mean, Fish Fingers, you could see him. An elite voltage.
He doesn't see it, though.
He doesn't see it, no. Not enough spawns, I don't think, to recognize that this is a Garrison. Ben Chickens goes down. And Flynn, this is obviously a really this is a really atypical approach. Obviously, a way more creative than what you would normally see. What's your thoughts on 101A's approach going into this point?
Well, sometimes you just gotta do what the enemy doesn't expect, and I think nobody expected to see a Whammo Garrison on the main road. So, you know, if it works, it works. And sometimes you just gotta go with it. And looking at the map like this, you know, 101 is countering up a beautiful attack. And ANZR is gonna have a lot of trouble if they don't identify it.
For real, and I mean, it didn't generate cat progress, but they did contest for a split second. Tiger is going to get back. He's engaging a Pure. You can see that tank all the way out there. Yep. That is a 76 over by cattle sheds. That's a Puma. That is a Puma on the backside. He's dealing with, oh my, look at the amount of infantry to respond to this Puma. There's a Garrison right in front of him. He's
wild.
coaxing skillets. They get the Garrison on the backside of cattle.
I feel like 101A is like, hey, look, we can't really take Hockey Sticks. Let's take God Hill. Oh, wait, we already have it. Let's go further south and just go map, like, Sector Edge and just take that as well. And then control the entire west side map and then go west to east.
Yeah.
Or, like, we don't care about Manifest Destiny. Let's go the
This is
way.
really bad timing. If this Puma can understand what's going on, they are dual repping. So one man in this, he takes out an OP too. This is brilliant. But the Puma, oh my gosh, the Puma just doesn't know that the 76 is there. He doesn't know. Gets taken out by Panda.
Panda takes him.
But now before he got some spawns, and I mean, you love to see that cause a little bit of chaos, and even more so, you pull people back, exactly. Let's go and take a look at the map. This Gary is still open on the southwest side. There's a Garrison at dugout. Garrison didn't come up on the southeast side. The commander was trying to get something going. It just lost. So, but they got, I mean, they had, oh my goodness, big spawn wave up to this Garrison up on the south side. We're only halfway in, fellas. We're only halfway in.
Whew. Feels like it's been a full game already.
I know. I gotta slow myself down a little bit. Fish fingers pushing
There's not been a sealed goal moment yet.
No, not really. Fish fingers going down. Did it open the Garrison? It did not. Doogie goes down as well. I mean, you can just see how close they are to this Garrison opening up. AT takes it out. But it had been up for a while. So, and open. Look at this. Guys getting into the point from front door.
Yep.
And Cat Progress. Cat Progress going for 101A. They got guys at 5 points. I mean,
ANZR needs to get into this hard cap now. They have all the people there just ready to touch it.
Great plan. I don't know about you, but I had to take a second at 45-minute mark. With the pace that we're going at, the only thing that's going to keep me going in this match is a delicious pouch of Capri Sun.
Yeah, you definitely got to stay hydrated because there's so much happening here on the map, and both teams are at it at all angles. You know, it's such an entertaining game to watch, and I can't say who's gonna win.
I don't either. I mean, 101A.
Yeah, the opportunity for either team is still out there, and it's not like it's a large, vast opportunity. ANZR still has these 2 Tigers on the south edge after they got wiped earlier, and they're still standing. Beautiful on defensive play. They're not trying to push in cattle sheds quite yet. Smart play for their tankers.
Look at that Dusty Crusader taking out 2. Drift is pushing. We've seen him make plenty of plays. Does he get this OP? He's pushing out. Bubba right next to Drift. Crawling. Is he going to put Satchel down? He's trying. He's going to go for the Satchel. Can Bubba, he can't get it off.
Oh, Bubba gets down.
And Drift, big man gets that OP. Beautiful play to eliminate the pressure. And I don't think they got...
Point. Repair station went down right next to that Tiger.
Look at this. They got 5 OPs around AA. 6 actually now. 6 OPs around AA for 101A. I mean, they are putting the pressure on. Supplies are dropping to the Axis up in the wheat field to try to replenish that Garrison that did go down. Norwood is pushed into the point. Redmond trying to get to the building. And at times it looked like ANZR may be pushing the envelope a little bit, and I think 101A is just doing a brilliant job of filling in the gaps. Like if ANZR gets a little bit too aggressive on the front, then they go in and take 5 points, or if they push 5 points, they come front door.
It doesn't seem like they're responding well to the major pushes, but wherever it's not being pushed, they're dominating.
Yeah.
So like, they're kind of like reactively avoiding the infantry, what it seems like.
And just a reminder for the people who are watching, the Garrison is not on the hard cap for ANZR. It's right here on the south side in the wheat field. And I don't think 101A has the knowledge yet on that to say, hey, let's do a bombing run. If they did, with the push that they have, I mean, 101A would be in really good position. I'm really concerned they're going to throw a bombing run and be way too aggressive without knowing where this Garrison is at. I mean, you got to save it for the Garrison once you know where it's at. And the ANZR doing it. Oh, my goodness. What just went down? Is that a 76? No, truck. It's a truck. You see they're pushing out. We haven't really looked a whole lot west, but PC4 is going to respond to dugout. Wow.
101A has been making a lot of plays from the dugout. So
they have.
I see why.
Oh my gosh, shelled one.
So that's an execution.
I love that. I mean, his head was decapitated from his head.
Gunner was like, I could right click and coax, but why not?
Right, but why not? Why not? Absolutely. So 2 Tigers still up on this hard cap. 3 Tigers now. 3 Tigers. 1 is pushing up to 5 points with Obi-Wan now tank sipping.
Here we go, boys. The console community's coming through.
I love it.
He's looking for a sideline in not just repairing. Let's go.
In the 76, I know, actually this is a medium. Right now, 101A, if there's one thing that they've been losing, it's gunfight, or it's tank battles. They've been losing tank battles, and it may cost them a bit with 3 Tigers up on this point, especially guarding the Garrison. That to me is what's critical. Is I mean, ANZR doing a brilliant job of learning their lesson, not putting this Garrison up on the hard cap. And they're putting it in the wheat field to the south with armor and space. I mean, 101A, they're going to have to push way far south or do some type of whammo to figure it out.
Buddha right there.
Yeah. And the Artie is just going to shell the point. And, you know, we saw really good Artie earlier from ANZR shifting from the hard cap to 5 points as needed. And I think 101A, I think they're missing opportunity.
Hard on that far east side. They're beyond Piers at this point.
They're beyond Piers?
Piers, you're going dugout. Yeah. With a messenger and Nelson over here just running it. Even the commanders over here.
I mean, it's really smart, right? I mean, they have to push.
Fire the front door if they go direct. If they select them west.
Yeah, and you can see the Garrison. It's right there. Garrison right there. Is that the ANZR? That's the ANZR Garrison right there. So Commander does get it up, and now they have a chance to try to flank the front door of 101A with 39 minutes left. It's tough not to go fast with my camera, man. It's tough. There's so much going on.
There's not a dull moment going on anywhere on this map.
Love it.
You go anywhere, you'll find plays.
ANZR 101A giving us a classic Buddha messenger looking for Sergeant JD. And Sergeant Doc as well. Oh my goodness. Cap progress starts for 101A on AA. It was contested on cattle. It's all soft cap.
That's scary. It
is really scary.
Look at that field. That's beautiful to see.
It is. I mean,
101.
They just got to take the space. I mean, they're so close. If they get guys in this hard cap, there's not. I don't know if there's
major are on that little half wall there.
Yeah.
The fact that they're holding that and not being immediately killed that's good map control right there.
But Jug taking out Dodgy Bloke, and now they are almost in firm control of 5 points for 101A.
Joker has a satchel and just drops it right there. I love that.
Lineman takes out Rips. The question is, does he have a satchel? He's got Shoddy. He's got the boomstick. Can he get? And he's got coverage to get really close to this Tiger. The Tiger starts moving. Did he get there in time? No, he did not.
No. Dang. Does the
Tiger... And what a save from Joker!
Let's go, Norwood. Oh, or was that Joker?
It was Joker with the 18 rocket. Wow. Oh my gosh, and then they get into a tank fight, 76 at hockey. Tiger's gonna back up. No tanks him. And he's gonna get back in time.
Satchel goes up somewhere.
And what a play. So 101A pushes an engineer to get a satchel. The Tiger has to push out just to avoid it. Now he's going to get 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 tank simps.
And TC jumps
And
out.
TC. I mean, it's just gonna take a couple. Oh, he's gonna build a rep station here. That's wild. With the 76 just waiting for him.
That's
Wow.
insane. There's a rep station right there.
There's a rep station on the other side too. So basically, a rep station on either side of the road, depending on what they want to play it. I mean, at least ANZR is like, we'll give our tanks options. We'll give our tanks. We'll allow them to be flexible.
We're gonna do whatever we want.
Absolutely.
You scratch your knee, bud. We'll fix that.
I'm curious if they start to get into a tank engagement here. They're peeking. They're peeking right now. There is a carcass right in front of them, so it's going to be a matter of just barely looking for the tank.
Ahead,
yeah. Oh my gosh, the 76 was waiting for him. He's going to get rep. I mean, honestly, with the rep station being there, I'm surprised they're going to try to back up.
But he's pinned now, and he
doesn't know, and he doesn't. He may just not have the shot.
Oh my God,
this is really interesting. This is highly aggressive.
Out, dude. You had a beautiful sight line.
I know,
now you
highly aggressive, and he got shot over the head by this Tiger that's up in center. So he may be visible.
Maybe that's
something went down. Rep stations go
down.
down.
Went off, but
76.
Oh, that's artillery hitting the rep stations. Okay.
Yeah, beautiful already. Big spawn wave. So at the top, big spawn wave for ANZR from an OP up here. Buddha, Rips, High Ground, and Redman pushing up against Gooch and Ramos. Another rep station going down. Tiger is gonna miss on the 76.
I will say the Buddha does not understand what line formation is. He plays the entire map at all times.
Yeah.
He's been everywhere.
Take a look at this map real quick. You can see a Gary in the red, but it is deployable up on the front door. Gary's warm on gardens. Actually, it's locked. Go ahead and take a look here real quick. Shadowhawk and Elite Voltage pushing. Is he on the... He's on the Garrison. No? He got it. He already got it.
Defensive airhead. So...
Defensive airhead? Really?
Yeah, they dropped it south of hard cap.
Oh, for ANZR. Okay.
ANZR, yeah.
That was an ammo.
I thought it was. I thought I saw ammo. Yeah.
I thought it was ammo crate, but I heard the cue for airhead. Flamethrower from Starchy.
But he goes down to Tinnywang. Gotta be really careful with some of these names. Grassy Pooch pushing up against Simpson. Does get the kill. Contested. They're in hard cap. They are in hard cap. They just made their way into hard cap.
And Tiny.
With 35 minutes left, I mean, oh my gosh, did this tank go down, or is that another rep station? That is the Tiger. Tiger does go down. Is the 76 is still up? Is there a second 76? Is the kind of the question I have. And that's a recon tank, a 3-man recon tank. I mean, they don't have the fuel yet for heavy. And they're not pulling one up. They're struggling for fuel right now. Well, this 76 is basically all they got. And he almost pushed aggressively. Thankfully, he did not. And now he's going to try. I say that. He's going to push in the same position that he died from earlier. And he's going to try to get a shot on this Tiger. The question is, do they see him or not?
Is there a ping?
There's 2 Tigers just south of him. He's launching. He hits something, but he doesn't get any of the Tigers.
Probably.
Yeah, rep station.
Tiger's moving up, probably trying to get a sight line on him.
And the problem is it's a 2-on-1 situation. 76 just has to be so careful. Because, I mean, with 32 minutes left, you cannot afford to lose this. You have to play smart. You have to play patient. You got 32 minutes left. Play
the Tigers
patiently.
over here trying to hold 5 points. So,
yeah.
like, if the 76 pushes out, I don't know. They stop perfectly where they can't get sniped. Good.
And I think the thought process, and Flynn or McCray, tell me if I'm wrong, the thought process is for me at least, is like, let's play smart with the 76 and hopefully one of our guys can get a satchel on these Tigers and turn into a one-on-one, so we don't have to push that aggressively. You know, let's have our infantry play it out, and let's hold lanes. Let's hold, and if a Tiger comes into my view, let's push on it. Bomb run comes in. Bomb run. It is north of the Garrison. Is not going to take the Garrison out. It's not going to take. I don't know the thought process. It takes out people, and maybe that gives them the room to push in. But it isn't going to take out the Garrison. Maybe they thought the Garrison was in that line, but it does not get it.
Yeah, that's the issue of like, maybe it's here. No, you need eyes on confirmation for that type of stuff.
A good thought process behind it too is maybe you can damage the Tigers enough.
That's true.
To give your 76 an angle to peek that corner there, because they do have a good angle for those Tigers. Just not enough guns pointing in the same direction.
Yeah, allies with this insane smoke push right here, trying to get into point.
You love to see
Artillery's
it.
responding, and it's like they know.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Arrowhead is dropping. I was looking at the AP mines that Panda was dropping, but that's an Arrowhead for 101A on the north side. There's 4 OPs really already there. They don't got really anything else to the east. They're gonna try to shove from one spot. Mac D pushing Tiger, sorry, 76.
They're gonna zerg 5 points.
Does he put a satchel on the wall? I don't see it if he did. Push around the front. Already base save. I don't.
Right there.
Running across the front of the 7. Running across the front.
The driver's just
Boy!
for you.
Oh my god, Puma. He's gonna take out a bunch of OPs. What a play by the Puma! He may not get to 76, but he may get this airhead. What is happening, Puma? What a beautiful play! He's gonna collect him. Does he know? The 76. What is happening? Puma goes down. So the OPs go down. 76 is still up. Airhead's still up. 18 to the front of the 76. Oh my gosh. I think it was Butt Chug with the AT play. That was absolutely beautiful. With 30 minutes left, there's infantry pushing this. Airhead's still up. It's deployable. But down it goes.
There he goes.
But the spawn wing comes up. Spawn wing. No squad leader. What is happening? Those squad leaders came off me. Just a buttload of AT and Satchel players. Tiger gets hit by Buck Wales on the back when he's pushing the 76. But Chuck pushing the solo. It's a solo. It's a solo.
Here. What?
Rotating. Misses. But AT taking him out.
What is going on?
There's the Tiger. Ow, I bit my lip. Another Tiger put 2 Tigers. 2 Tigers push it down. So the solo Tiger pushes.
The only push they have is 5 points, so they're just like fucking pulse in.
Wow. Dodgy Bloke is pushing up. They got 2 assault players in this compound, but Lightman's gonna take him out. 76 is just fighting for his life. He's still up. He's gonna back up in the open. He's had a Tiger.
He's not too sure what's going on anymore.
I know. He's got a Tiger and a Puma that's pushed him. He's got to know that there's at least one tank. I heard a drop.
Maybe he's going to engage.
I mean, if he pushes this is absolutely insane. Panda getting shot at. That was a satchel that went off, but doesn't kill the Tiger. I think it must have been on the compound wall.
Yeah, from linemen.
What is dropping supplies? Yeah, access supplies are dropping. So 2 Tigers against 176. The 76 is like the ultimate survivor right now. and quite truthfully, is really the only, I mean, that and just overwhelming pushes is the only reason why they have held 5 points.
Yes.
I mean, ANZR has thrown everything that they've had so far into 5 points, and kudos to 101A. I mean, they've lost a lot of resources in that time. They sent the bomb and run across the south side. They threw an airhead that just did not work. In fact, if anything, it may have cost them. Because that Puma just pushed all of the OPs knowing that that airhead was coming in.
Yep.
101, ANZR right now in pretty good position. It's just they probably the only thing that they don't have right now is 5 points. 76 pushing up again, but now he's got a second 76 behind him. They are going to build this rep station, it looks like. They got the supplies for it. I mean, to build a rep station this far into enemy territory is absolutely insane.
I agree.
Cattle Sheds is, yeah, it was contested just for a split second. The Gary network is a little bit lacking. Oh, I'm watching. It looks like it just may be a 1 or 2 people, and maybe some procs cap as well. They did just get a Garrison up at Gardens. And Flynn, if you're looking at this with them starting to lose Cattle Sheds, I mean, are you thinking that they, with the 26 minutes left, are you thinking maybe take a little bit of foot off of the accelerator and try to slow things down a little bit? Or, I mean, what's your thought process in this?
Honestly, you know, it's been, well, what is it, 60 minutes full action, you know.
Yeah.
Don't slow down, keep those 30 minutes as entertaining as possible. Yeah, I hope, or I think ANZR's trying to divert the attack a little bit from what is it, AA network.
Yeah.
And try to get a different angle, but they're not succeeding in it.
No, and shout out to 101A, because 101A down goes to 76. That was a satchel, it looked like to me. There was no incoming shot. 76 now all by his lonesome again. Mad War and Kane Nation. There was a satchel on the hedgerow. I mean, they are throwing everything that they have at this 76. This 76 refusing to give up. This is the 76 that could. Doc building a rep station again. High ground pushing across the front. Woo! Goes down. Redman rolling. I don't know if they see him. He is satchel class. Does he have the satchel?
I don't think they see him.
He does.
Oh!
One running pack! And he doesn't see him! Doc doesn't see him either!
Doc see him?
He will now.
Oh, dang, he did, Redman.
Unbelievable.
I feel for him.
I feel for him too. I feel for him too. And I mean, I don't know if we really have a moment, but we're going to take a moment right here. And we're going to tell you about our casters for this match. McCraith, Sheepdog, and Flynn Ryder are in this commentary seat for you. We are the Dogs, and so happy if you're joining us. Thank you so much. We hope that you give us a like and a subscribe. And 76 is getting hit from the west and from the east and from every which way. He's got to back up into this carcass. This is absolutely the worst position that you could have possibly backed into. Right
Probably
here.
This is there.
And Tiger.
Oh, that goes to the 76.
Tiger finally getting the 76, and I mean, that not without a fight.
The line on five points from an answer.
And they finally
Two
pushed.
Tigers there.
What a grind from ANZR. I mean, it took them quite a while, and I don't know what is happening here. This is a sniper.
Is this
and
a sniper
an AT
and
guy.
a crawling AT guy?
Go back, see him. Safe Haven's like, would you please stop running next to me? Please do not give away my position. He's like, I cannot move. PC4. You know, they've been pulling out the PC4s, and quite honestly, the PC4s have been making really good moves for ANZR.
Yeah,
Love to see that.
As your scout tank, and then just full send the Tigers after him.
Yeah. ANZR.
They bait with the P4 and follow up with a wham bam with a Tiger 2-tap.
Yeah, you've seen them be very aggressive with the mediums and the lights, and then be pretty passive with the heavies, and it's so far worked out for them really well. So 2 Tigers now hanging around hockey sticks, and they're looking at cattle sheds from a long ways away. The question is there any tanks yet? Only a medium rolling up. This is really bad for 101A.
You see that flare, see 3 tanks on it, and you're always like, ooh, I don't want to go there.
Yes. And you could see
points is no longer available.
Yeah,
It's for business.
You could see this line from ANZR, and this is an absolutely beautiful line that they have going on. They have pushed the front door on 101A. This is probably the worst that 101A has looked in a bit, but don't count them out yet. I mean, they have continually showed that even when ANZR makes moves on them, that they're able to find ways around them.
Yep.
Fight through it.
ANZR has a little bit of issue of playing map edge, while 101A is like, fuck it, you're not there, we'll go.
We're going to send front door. If you're going to extend that far out, we're just going to shove in the hole that you're open for us. See a little bit of a backside play, buck wild, butt chug up on that southeast side. We'll see if they're able to make something count. And you got to shout out to 101A for continuing to push hockey stick. They are refusing to give it up. Big Daddy may go up against Pure here. War Daddy as well. And Average Avocado trying to support Pure and rips. But the Tiger not that far away. That's a hit on the Tiger. And I'm not sure where from it. Maybe from that medium? Something just went down in the distance. Is that the tank? No. There's a heavy way far north. I'm not entirely sure what's hitting this Tiger. We'll see.
Sure that 76 has sightline. Might have to go whatever.
Maybe, what is it? 101 build another AT gun?
Maybe. I don't see it. If it is. The medium's at the rep station. There's a 76 way far north of Cattle. And they're having to wrap. Front door starting to warm up. We'll take a look. I mean, you can see the number of OPs that 101A has here, but ANZR continuing to push. Look at this. That's the Garrison right there, I believe. Yeah, that's the Garrison for 101A, I think. Yeah, that's the 101A Garrison. And Obi-Wan running past it. Ramos shooting around him, but Obi-Wan playing possum a bit. And with 20 minutes left, they cannot afford to lose this front door Garrison, really. Ramos finally taking out Obi-Wan with Sergeant JD. Good OP spawn from Norwood and Gooch. But Pure edging and V starting to push. Can Ramos save this Garrison on the front door? I'm sure he knows it's warm. Shots coming in for the west. Ramos taking out V. And they do get a spawn wave. Ramos going down, but they do get 4 more to join them. But ANZR, as you can see, continuing to push the pressure. And just like that, Redman and Shadow have started to make pressure into Cattle. I'm hearing another hit on this Tiger. Another one. Barely missing, but he does get the tank stim. Big spawn wave off of the OP on hockey sticks for 101A. Contested point in Cattle. Just a couple of guys. In fact, he just went down too. You can see that 76. Redman the NG. I'm curious if he's got Satchel. He just took out White Lion. He's not exactly pushing the 76. And he may be thinking, we just got to draw pressure. There is no Garrison inside of Cattle, just around. Medium is going to push up, but he does get hit. He's going to drive like a madman, but I don't know if it's going to save him. He's getting spotted by Skelets. 19 minutes left, and I'm sure they're thinking we got to play a little bit more aggressive. Wizard is going to rep. Bit of a response here from 101A. White Lion and Hans Gruber. Taking the wide up view, you can see here 101A starting to shove a little bit front door here. Still got some guys in 5 points. Still got some guys to the southeast. They're making progress. And with 18 minutes left, they got some momentum going their way. But really, until they win some of these tank fights, I don't know if they're going to be able to capitalize. At the very least, I mean, there's a hit on the Tiger from the 76. Tiger gets a shot. This Tiger is going to push north. Out of line, out of sight of the 76.
Beautiful smoke used, by the way, from the artillery.
I love
Just
that.
a little shout out for the artillery guys this game, because they have been doing phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You think it's an easy job. It really is not. I mean, there's a lot of thought process, a lot of map knowledge, game knowledge that goes into playing Artie. So I was going to give a shout out to the DAP, the designated Artie player for each team. And now a Tiger on the south side. That's a AT shot? Trying to see if there's any whammo. There is not. You see a bit of a backside push. Grub trying to set something up on the southwest. I'd love to see that. No OP. His OP is way out west. They are dropping, though. That is a very aggressive supply drop. And with front door starting to lock up. And in fact, if anything, Cattle Shed's just locked up on the north side. We'll go ahead and take a look. ANZR with 16 minutes left is not thinking about turtling really at this point. I mean, Flynn, do you think this is the right call to push this amount of guys up on the whammo with a Puma in tow?
Yes, I would say so. It's a tough choice, but clock is ticking and you want to take as many points from the offensive side back to the defense.
Yeah.
So what they're doing now, what ANZR is doing, is really good. They're diverting people from the attack, which might save them later on in the game.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot either, and that's what we're seeing happening. There's really only 2 guys in this hard cap that are capping the point. We'll see what kind of spawn wave. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is exactly what Flynn was talking about here. Look at the amount of response. They're going to clearly get capped back, but they're going to lose a lot of guys in really important areas. Puma is going to go down to War Daddy on 101A. But that is a huge response, and front door basically lost all momentum in that process. So sometimes you just can't argue against the results, and the results are they're able to push a couple of guys in, and it ended up being a bit of an overreaction from 101A, but that's typically how it rolls. And despite losing front door, they have hockey stick still. 76 looking for the Tiger. Tiger does get a hit. Oh my goodness, the 76 hit the hedgerow. Does not get a hit on the Tiger. And the Tiger is going to push. He does get it! And the Tiger taking out a 76, and now the medium is really the only thing up for 101A, and he's going to go on a flank here. Goose, Yoda, and Wizard. 3-man medium. ANZR clearly winning the majority of the tank engagement so far.
Oh yeah, by far.
I mean, this is what this match may really boil down to, in my opinion, is the armor play, with the infantry being so neck and neck. ANZR, really good balance of aggressiveness and defense. Not trying to send like 20 guys on offense on an airhead to kind of Trojan horse their way into cattle, but they're going to pull guys off. And you can see now a bit of a front door push for ANZR. They have pushed all the way up to the hedgerow on the south side of cattle sheds. You can see Nelson and Simpson and Edging, all 3 squad leaders. Not exactly what you want to see if you're 101A. But Nelson and Simpson does go down. And Fives and Blaze trying to hold their ground here. And if you're watching, if you're joining with 13 minutes left, this is TPL Week 2 Division 3 matchup on SMDM between ANZR and 101A. Currently ANZR 3-2 in favor on AA battery, and they are pushing cattle sheds here from the south side, from front door. 101A, ANZR, very competitive, very grindy, action-packed match. And we're seeing a bit of a contested point. No one in hard cap except Shadow, maybe. They're taking based on soft cap. Shadow is going to get in this point. He's on the Garrison. He locked it, and now there's going to be an even bigger response, and the only place is from the west too, which is not ideal. And even with them just trying to pry a little bit, ANZR may cap. I would not be surprised. Especially with the Garrison gone from Shadowhog. White Lion, he's got to get a Garrison up on this point, but he may not have supplies. Hans Gruber support. Guys, we're almost halfway cap on Cattle. And Shadowhog, the sniper, taking out the Garrison, that may be exactly what they needed. Greyhounds coming in. Halfway cap from ANZR. Trying to make this into a sure thing for ANZR in this battle. Each team 1-0, tied for first place in the division. So this is a really, really important matchup for both these teams in terms of their standings in TPL. For Div 3. Greyhound's going to try to clear. It's contested, but they are getting it back. The response coming in from the south, basically from Gardens. They're going to get back, but the Tiger, not afraid to push aggressively, almost ran over one chance. I think he's on top of their OP too, ironically. One chance launching shots to the west. He does take out one. Supplies are dropping for the Axis already, even though they're not winning cap. They're going to drop it inside of the shed. Actually, on top. Supplies go flying. It looks like the Allies are going to take it out. 101A. Greyhound. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Joker tried to get it, but he hits a box. Greyhound's going to live the fight another day. Driving right in front of a Tiger. And 101A, in such desperate circumstances, they're going to run a Greyhound and a Stewie. That's another Greyhound. AT missing on the Greyhound. The Greyhound making the dubious choice to rush to the front. But down he goes to one chance. Cap progress starting again for ANZR up on this point. Panda going down, trying to push the Tiger. AT shot on the rear from Norwood. Or War Daddy, tough to tell. There's two AT guys right on top of each other. AT missing from Joker on the hedgerow.
9.5 minutes left in this game, guys. And there's a quarter cap.
Yeah, quarter cap.
On 101A.
Tiger finally going down. Is that enough to flip it? It is not. And right now, Edging and V and Nelson are in this point. There is no one in this point. There are no Garrisons. There's one Garrison to the west and then one Garrison map edge. Nothing along the backside. Nothing along the backside. They have got to get something up. And I don't know where this commander is for 101A, but he's got to be crapping his britches right now. Looking at this. And after, it's so tough because this is it's so hard to cap AA battery off the rip. And they didn't. They just weren't able to hold. They're getting it back, but they are desperately trying to hold with no Garrison up on the point. Nothing on the backside quite yet. It's all from the west. ANZR not really responding to, not really taking cemetery in the process. Or garden, sorry. You would have thought that they would have taken this opportunity to take that ground, but they did not. And in the meantime, this is really, really interesting. Gonzo, squad leader, up on the southwest side of AA Network with 8 minutes. He just took out something, but if I'm Gonzo, I'm thinking I got to get a whammo OP in 5 points ASAP. ASAP. Oh, yeah. We got to Trojan horse this thing. Especially with ANZR thinking we have momentum on the front. And is that a Stewie? Is that a Stewie just rolling around? It is. And that was a Tiger too, missing the shot on the Stewie. And the Tiger maybe trying to go around, but the Stewie's got the speed. Garrison still up in the same spot on the south side. Does the Stewie see it? Does not. And right now, cap progress still in favor of... Oh my gosh, he got on the back of this PZ4. Can he take it out? He does.
PZ4 goes down. Beautiful play. Beautiful whammo Stewie from 101A, who's running that crew.
And now they're going to know where the Stewie is at. The Stewie got to continue to move. Cap progress still in favor of ANZR now. We're going to go back to Kettle. Look at the amount of guys for ANZR. They are trying to finish this out. And if they cap within the next 30 seconds, 101A has got 2 minutes to recap, which is not out of the question.
Possibility, but
it's
like,
not out of
it's a rough play to
it's
make.
It's a tough time. It's a tough timing because you really only got 2 minutes of play, really. Because then you gotta look at this. Mac D with the MG, basically camping that Garrison. That may solidify the cap for ANZR, honestly. 2 Tigers now pushing up. No AT on the rear. Safe Haven to the west. This is a brilliant push. 101 is still getting it back somehow, even with 2 Tigers pushing in. 1 hit on the backside from Safe Haven. And the other Tiger going to rotate. Safe Haven gets his second rocket off. Does not get Safe Haven. Safe Haven's going to redeploy to try to get rockets. And again, MacD killed a bunch off that Garrison. War Daddy can't get the rocket on MacD. He's going to stay up. 76 pushing very aggressively. He doesn't really have a choice. He's going to stop. Gets the first hit. He does get the Tiger.
Nice.
So now 1v1 between the 76 and the Tiger. And after having lost a lot of these tank engagements, 101A, can he get this Tiger? They're looking for each other here. He's looking. Can he get it? He does get the first. He gets a kill. He takes out 2 Tigers very quickly. They are going to get cap progress back, but there's literally only 50 seconds left. They need, I mean, literally, they have to cap, and they have to immediately start cap within the next 2 minutes on the next point. It's really tough timing, and they're not really in position to do it. The 76, despite not having full cap on Cattle, he's gonna push very aggressively here. That's a track hit, not a hole hit. That's a hole hit though. I don't know what that was. That's a track hit. That's another hit. And this is that same 76 crew that survived for so long. What a beautiful rotation. And with 2 Tigers down, I think he doesn't have to worry about Tigers hitting him from the rear, but not exactly what you want to be seeing. Obi-Wan, AT, can he finish him off? He does go down in the open. And looking at the big picture right now, less than 2 minutes to go for the cap for 101A. ANZR has done a bit of a turtle up here in the hard cap. And I don't know if they got any airhead. You can see Whammo play from the Stewie. It's about all they got left. There is AT Fish Fingers with the Panzer Shrek. Boys, this may be over with basically 1 minute and 15 seconds left to cap. Start to cap at least. 2 AT. Double tapping. Stewie is still up. Takes out a couple. Takes out the AT. Still up. He's gonna punish him up on the south side of this hard cap. And with no, there is a supply drop, but there's no one there to really get a Garrison up. And even if they do, probably be locked out from hard cap and 5 points. Fish Finger's gonna come off the Garrison. Yoda trying to rep. Fish Finger getting another hit. Westy taking out Yoda, and the Stewie finally going down, but not before he punished a few. 30 seconds left for 101A to start cap, and you know, I don't know about you guys, just not looking like 101A is going to get in. So unfortunate.
They're not gonna make it back. It looks like it.
Yeah. 101A fighting for its life, trying to get in. I mean, what a valiant effort from 101A. 5
Yeah,
seconds
they're doing
left.
so well. ANZR was able to come over that the initial stress of like, hey, look, let's actually see how well they can play and actually commit on these gunfights.
Yeah.
Because there for the longest, 101A was just dominating the field as far as infantry and still losing those armors. But then ANZR just started playing the game, I guess. They either held back or they just weren't warmed up. And then the moment they got there, this is what happened.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts were on that match, Flynn, but I mean, that was incredibly intense.
Yeah, definitely one to remember both teams by. I think they both played phenomenal. Definitely rough for both sides, you know, on their receiving ends. I think in the end, I think ANZR did play a little bit better with the tanks, and that solidified their win, but definitely not without a fight. I think for the next match for 101, I would think about look at your Garrison network, you know, and try to combine that communication a little bit better with your other SL, so you can get that network quicker up and better.
I think the effort from 101A was in spite of their Gary network, not because of their Gary network. And I think that, you know, you got to think that with 101A winning gunfights as they did against ANZR, it goes to show like they have the potential to do really well against a team like ANZR. They just need to clean some stuff up. And
absolutely,
1,000%.
You know, because this game could have been a massive turnaround as well. Like, it's not 101 was on the back foot the whole game. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Like, both teams fought for that middle point, and even when the cap happened, it still took a lot of time and a lot of manpower from ANZR to beat 101 out of that position. Like, it took them at least 60 minutes before they started actually pressuring their fourth point. So well done on 101 on keeping those OPs alive, you know, because that worked out excellent for them.
Yeah, I mean, love that match. Love the match. I mean, that first hour was, I mean, like we were talking about it, like it could have gone either way. I mean, like just the way, I mean, I think ANZR finally was able to stamp out a lot of the progress that 101A, I mean, just, I think from the minute that I saw the response on the Garrison on defense from 101A, I think from that point I was like, it's just going to be nearly impossible because they pulled so many guys off of front door, and front door was just holding on, you know, by a thread. And in ANZR, they took that ground and they started pushing cattle sheds from front door from the south. So, but overall, both teams, I mean, incredibly valiant efforts, and shout out to ANZR, even though not exactly the opener that they necessarily wanted, they go back and they recap, and that's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, totally agree. I think they both teams will make it far into the TPL.
Yeah, we'll have to see where they end up being at. Just looking at, I don't have the standings, unfortunately, up, but you know, looking off of it, R22R was the only other undefeated team going into this, other than those two teams. So, whenever 101A takes on R22R, that'll be a really important match to determine where 101A ends up. But right now, ANZR is going to go into, after week 2, they're going to go into Div 3 in the driver's seat. So,
Nice.
a really important match for them. And in 101A, they're not out of it yet. They're not out of it yet. They still got matches up against L90. They still got matches against 21st. And, of course, that all-important R22R match. So, but that is going to be the end of it for us. I am Sheepdog alongside McCraith and Flynn Ryder. And we're so thankful that you joined us. If you did enjoy it, feel free to give us a subscribe, give us a like. And we appreciate everyone who watches. And we bid you adieu and a good night.
All right.